And welcome back, all of you lovely folks, to another MLE game presented by the lovely APM Music.
Yeah.
And just like the last match, I'm sorry, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm Flyfire, co-caster, Jasic. Say hello.
Hello.
Yep, introduced. Perfect. Anyways, getting back to the task at hand. We have another ML2's match. Those of you that were just here a couple minutes ago would have seen the end of the last one, but we are sticking with the theme ML2's, this time moving down to the Blue Conference for a matchup between the Wolves and the Hawks. Hopefully, a very exciting matchup. We had the last one be a 3-2. Can these teams match that type of energy? We'll have to see.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, the Hawks are only down 2 in the series right now, so definitely going to be closer than I think.
Yeah, looking at the standings right now, Wolves sitting in a playoff spot at a 14-6 record, whereas the Hawks 12-8. They're sitting in a wild card spot right now, but Purple Box looking to open up the scoring early. Can't find that air dribble. So try and get the offense going early on, and Moto, there's a back down to the other end, and Z-Dog does the same, but only down to half. Jarhead's going to be able to get an air dribble out of this.
Yeah, Jarhead and Moto making it look really good right now. Red team also making it look very good. Like both of us said, this is going to be very, very close. Moto getting in here being a sub right now, so this is going to be great.
Absolutely. It's Jarhead. Clears it down to the far end, looking for the offense, and what a bump play.
Wow.
Almost got the goal there. Moto's going to carry it towards the net, but Purple Box makes the save, clears it out to the far side. Try and get the offense going down the other way. Good 50 from Purple Box. Can he get the redirect? No, he can't. Z-Dog is there, but he can't find the back of the net either. And the Hawks offense currently stagnating in the Wolves' end.
Yeah, I mean, so much pressure from the Wolves right now. Then the Hawks getting it back. That was almost a shot on goal. And the Wolves going to keep control of it, going up in the air, bouncing it off the wall. That might be a double. Oh, so close. Moto going to keep possession here and going to keep Wolves in possession of the ball.
Absolutely. And Z-Dog looking to counterattack now. Doesn't go for the flip reset. Instead gets it over to his teammate in Purple Box. TG Moto applying pressure right now. It's Jarhead, 2 touches, saved away from Z-Dog, and he'll carry on the offense off the backboard. Moto's there, but he gets the miss. A good 50 to bail out his teammate. Push Jarhead. Now the shot on target. Can Jarhead get there? Great use of the double jump, managing to dive across the net, but the danger isn't over just yet. He's got to make one more save and finally gets the clear.
Man, that defense from the Wolves is amazing right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Hawks are making their offense just incredible, but man, that defense was crazy.
Oh, it was extraordinary work from the Wolves, and they will be rewarded for their actions, finding the first goal just over or just under halfway into game 1.
Yeah, Moto getting it right over Purple Box. That's such a good shot. Wide open net. Z-Dog not there to take advantage of it. Great shot.
Absolutely. And right now, the Wolves looking dominant in both ends of the field. The Hawks unable to break through on offense and getting put down on defense as they try to get back into this game. Purple Box's shot, probably a bit high. It does go off the backboard. The rebound's there off the crossbar. Purple Box is too far away to capitalize, but he does get a touch, even though he's bumped out of the way for his actions. Jarhead into the zone now. Z-Dog unable to get a good touch on it. Jarhead with the fake tears him apart without touching the ball at all.
Oh my gosh. If you're the Hawks right now, you're very upset. I mean, you had 2 opportunities to score a goal, and unfortunately it didn't work out in your favors. Wolves taking full advantage of that.
Great job there from Jarhead with the fake play. Easily one of the best plays I have seen all day, as Purple Box now looking to get the clear, gets a 50 to the far side. And now with the flick, can't find anything. It's Jarhead off the corner of the ceiling, and Moto's got to dive for that one. He'll keep up the pressure, but Purple Box brings it back down the other way. Finally gets that flip reset he was looking for earlier. He does get a nice 50. Is the net open? Moto is there, and they'll have to back off just the slightest bit as Z-Dog gets a bump, but Moto clears it out once more.
Man, Hawks definitely putting the pressure on him. I mean, keeping the ball in their half for at least 20 seconds. Absolutely great. Wolves sending it away, though, and, you know, trying to keep that ball away from their net as much as possible.
Yeah, it's almost frantic. No. Almost frantic, the defense is. As I say that, it gets proven. Jarhead clears it out once more as the Hawks absolutely not expecting that to go that close to being a goal. Jarhead with the catch on his own zone.
Oh, no.
Now the pinch back down to the Hawks end right now with a minute left. The Wolves sitting at 6 saves on 7 of the Hawks shots. Purple Box, double tap redirects perhaps. Can't find anything, puts it over to the corner instead. Jarhead now with a chance at a solo play of his own. Goes for the 50, but Z-Dog gets it out. A nice touch from Moto. Looking for maybe another fake. Just tearing him to shreds. Playing with Purple Box right now, but he can't find the back of the net either. And the flip going over. And with 30 seconds left, the writing's on the wall for the Hawks.
Yeah, Moto's fakes. I mean, you can see the Hawks' ankles at the back of the field. And, you know, Moto making that look incredibly easy. His touches are on point, and there's Jarhead going up in the air with a back shot. Moto almost there, not able to get the touch. Jarhead gonna keep it. Z-Dog gonna send it. And that's gonna be it for the game.
There was a bit of hope there. They almost were able to bring that ball all the way downfield to try and get a goal with time remaining, but they weren't even able to get one. What a performance from the Wolves. It looked absolutely terrifying at most points. Like the amount of times that the ball just ricocheted off the post or off of Moto or Jarhead and just barely missed the net too many times to count. But the Wolves fight through and they take the 2-0 win here in game 1.
Yeah, I mean, and if you look, the Wolves and the Hawks, I mean, they both have very, very similar shots, but the Wolves able to put 2 in net. And I mean, you can have the same amount of shots, but what you do with those shots is incredibly important.
Yeah, like, it's impressive for one thing. The Wolves on offense, they're taking it so slow that it's literally messing with the Hawks' mind at this point. You know, 3 saves for Purple Box, most of those just being pure instinct because of, you know, the Moto fake that we talked about or the Jarhead fake that led to a goal. The Hawks are kind of just left guessing on the back end, and moving into game 2, they need to start challenging earlier to try and prevent those situations from ever arising.
Exactly. Yeah, and the amount of saves that the Wolves had, like you said, is awesome. Hawks only having 3 saves, but they still did it. And so we're going to get into game 2 here and see what they can do.
Absolutely.
And that's a wide open net
right
for the Hawks.
That's what they can do. Purple Box with the 50 on the kickoff and picture perfect touch on that second play off the sidewall. 3 seconds in, it's 1-0 for the Hawks right off the bat, taking away that goalless drought.
Right. Yeah, and I'm kind of pulling for the Hawks this game. We'll see if they can come back and take a win. I mean, they're already doing a great thing, like you said, in the first 10 seconds of this second game. And so we'll see what they can do with this as they maintain possession here.
Purple Box right now, hyper aggressive. I love to see the adaptation. It was a major sticking point in the last game that the teams weren't quite able to adapt to each other. But in this game, we're already seeing it for the Hawks. As Jarhead takes it downfield, has a flick over the top of the defender. Jarhead's solo plays on the dribble have been insanely good.
I mean, they really have. I mean, you can see his mechanical ability on the ground and in the air, of course. But on the ground, I mean, that's just a prowess for what he can do. Awesome shot from him right over the Hawks.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left now. It's 1-1 game. It's anyone's game, but I love this from Purple Box. Getting on offense. There was a double commit there. Jarhead moving back downfield. Zadog has to get back. The flick! Incredible from Jarhead once more. You can't give this man space.
Jarhead once again. I mean, the flicks, the mechanical ability, he's just there. He's doing it. He's having fun with it, and he's showing exactly what he's able to do.
We saw from Water last series incredible mechanics in the air. We're seeing the other end of that pendulum from Jarhead. He's insanely good at A, gaining control, and B, being able to use that control and actually get goals out of it. We see so many players that are able to get control but can't do anything with it because they're mainly playing defense even when they have the ball. They're waiting for the defender to make the first move. Jarhead doesn't have that issue. He just makes the first move and forces the defender's hand, and it's working perfectly for the Wolves.
Right. Yeah, and like you said, I mean, it's one thing to get possession, but it's another thing to maintain that possession. And if you can maintain that possession, you're deadly.
Absolutely. Jarhead looking for the pass downfield. Purple Box cuts him off, and he has a pass of his own down to the midfield. He doesn't get the touch, and neither does Zadog. So they're pushed all the way back to their own zone. And Moto off the backboard. Jarhead rebound. That summarizes it perfectly. Just a series of mishaps for the Hawks.
Man, the Wolves with a great double play right there. If I'm the Hawks in this situation and I'm down 2, I definitely need to slow it down. Make sure that I get my touches on my ball and just make sure that I'm putting it in a position for either myself or my teammate.
They're trying to recover at this point. They've been playing defense for most of this game, mostly in part due to Jarhead. We just spouted his praises for about a solid minute, mainly me, but I'm definitely a fan of the man. I think that's well established at this point. But Zadog looking to do something on the dribble play of his own, but Moto clears it downfield, has a second shot. Nice diving stop from Purple Box. Gets demoed for his troubles, does Moto, and maybe some room for the Hawks.
Man, that save from Purple Box was perfect. He didn't even have to second guess himself. He knew exactly where to be. I mean, you got to love to see it. And as the Hawks maintain pressure in this situation, Z-Dog is going to send it away. Moto might have a possibility of keeping that possession now. Maybe a pass play here. Great save from Purple Box.
Good job from the Hawks. And now they'll get rewarded for the good defense. They move all the way downfield, and Purple Box, I don't know if that was missing or not. The camera angle didn't really tell us. Nah, it was going in, but Purple Box just making sure he gets the extra points. Yeah, not like he doesn't have enough. He's at 625 right now.
Exactly. Yeah, he just wanted that securement. Wanted to make sure it went in no matter what.
Exactly. There might be a third player. You might send the sub in, get some defense there. Jarhead, though, with the solo play, desperately trying to get something going. Well, not really desperately. It's 3-2. They still have the lead, but now the Hawks are showing some fight. Now Zadog with a pass towards mid as an option, goes over the top of one, isn't able to find the 50 on the second, and Moto clears it out, and then some. He goes for the dribble play up top. Weird bounce for the Hawks, and Purple Box, you can see the confusion. He's not sure if he can go for that or not. And it goes off the backboard and back downfield, the Hawks taking possession once more.
Yeah, and it may have looked like Moto kind of sent that ball and, did nothing with it after hitting it on the wall next to the goal. But I think what he was trying to do there was making sure that Jarhead is in a better position and that, their play is going to be better at the end of the day.
Oh, and there it is. Moto, he fakes the shot, puts it off the post. Great awareness from him. Honestly, it's so easy to just put that shot, go far, top corner, go for the cool shot. He just goes off the post and says, yeah, Jarhead, get your hat trick. In fact, get your 4th of the game at this point. With a minute left, the Wolves are looking incredibly good.
Yeah, and the Hawks, let's not be wrong. The Hawks are looking great too, but like you said, the Wolves are looking great and maybe even slightly better at the moment. As the Hawks get a demo there, Moto going to take that off the wall. Going for another shot, and Purple Box going to send that one away.
Zadog is up for it. He goes for the double tap. Jarhead barely able to reach it. Had to expend a lot of boost just getting back to the ground as well. Whereas the dog, he's got 44 in the tank. Nothing there. And Jarhead clears it back downfield, and with 30 seconds left, it's desperation time for the Hawks. And that's when mistakes happen. That's when Jarhead capitalizes on said mistakes.
Yeah, that was a very big mistake, unfortunately. I mean, I think if Purple would have just got a lighter touch and held the ball closer to him a little bit more, that definitely would have went in their favor. But it's unfortunate it didn't, and now we're 5-2.
And 5-2, all 5 goals coming from Jarhead. Lots of great defense from Moto as well. The Wolves looking unstoppable at this point, but the Hawks, they have some bright spots. Their offense, when they have gotten it, has been very potent. And look at that shot from Purple Box. Unbelievable shot from Purple Box.
Wow. Way to put yourself in that position. What a redirect and a read off of the wall. I mean, great, excellent shot. Put it exactly where he needed to put it, on the left side of the goal, directly where Moto could not hit it.
That's a YOLO play.
That's
There's a moment up there where he just goes, you know what? I got nothing left to lose. I'm shooting this, and it works perfectly. He goes for the demo. With 1 second left, 2-goal lead for the Wolves. They'll take game 2 and extend their lead in this series. Just a matter of when that ball touches the ground, and Zadog, will be now. Yeah, it will.
Here we go.
50 goes straight down, and the Wolves, as I said, take game 2 and maintain and extend their lead.
Yeah. Two games won by the Wolves. Hawks, I think, they definitely have a possibility to pull us back through. I mean, all they got to do is win 2 right now, and then get back to that 3rd, and they'll be in the lead. But we'll definitely see what they can do.
Yeah, it's reverse sweep time for the Hawks. They've looked good, absolutely. Defense a bit shaky at times, but Purple Box and Zadog, on offense at least, they're looking very potent. The passing plays, the demos from Purple Box especially have been great. It's just about capitalizing and making sure to limit your own mistakes. If you can do that, you can start capitalizing on theirs. It's the same point as we made last series, me and Bear. Just making sure to limit your own mistakes. You'll be able to take this series.
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean, if it just like you said, Jarhead scoring every single one of those goals, Moto getting 2 assists on 5 of those, or on 2 of those rather. But yeah, Jarhead definitely the MVP of that game for sure.
And Moto's contributions are mainly on the back end, especially on the backboard. We've seen so many clears where it's perfectly placed. Finding that sweet spot on the backboard is an art, where you're not punting it into the ceiling and completely defeating the purpose because it goes straight back down in front of your own net. And you're not, undershooting it where the exact same thing happens. It's just, it doesn't hit the ceiling first.
Right.
He's found that sweet spot where he can just punt it downfield all the way to the other end, like shown by Zadog here, exactly like that.
Wow, what a perfect timing. That was great. Yeah, Z-Dog just getting it right away from the left side of his net. He's like, nah, you're not getting it anywhere near, and I'm just going to launch it as fast as I can. Great shot from him.
Yeah. And that's what the Hawks need at this point. Any chance you get. We've seen the long bomb shots work out. We saw the shot from Purple Box that we gushed over for quite a bit. But now, it's a tie game. Jarhead just a tiny bit faster.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, Purple Box getting the demo in that situation, but unfortunately, it wasn't what he wanted. I know he wanted to hit that ball. He just hit Jarhead instead, and that's what happened.
Yeah. Take the body, not the man. It applies in some areas, not when the man is shooting on your nets. The goalie can't really run over the player at that point, but they're going to try and get back into this are the Hawks, as Zadog does have a decent shot opportunity, puts it over the head of Moto, and a misplay on the backboard. Purple Box goes to the corner, trying to beat out Jarhead. He just can't do that at this point. He's a bit too fast for the Hawks right now. It's a weird play emerges. Bump attempt missed, and Jarhead on the sidewall. Maybe to control it, he gets 50, not what he wanted, but he'll still be able to recover and hopefully not quite make a play out of it. Musty foot comes through. Nothing going from that. Purple Box and the Hawks go back on offense.
Yeah. Hawks looking great here. I mean, just even in that scenario, getting it past 2 of them, making the Wolves just kind of panic slightly. and keep in possession. We're going to have Moto get 50 there. Z-Dog in the air. Misses the ball, unfortunately. Nobody's near it. Purple Box going to hit that off the corner. Perfect pass from Jarhead. Or, excuse me, Moto. Gets demoed. Moto going to maintain possession. Hit that in the corner. And Purple going to try to keep it.
Yeah, they're trying to keep possession here, trying to clear it out. And the one thing, we talked about it a bit during the last game, but we didn't fully go into it. But the adaptations from the Hawks have been incredibly good, and they're finally showing up here in game 3.
Wow.
Yeah, just as I say that, Moto gets a 50, gets a dunk, and then gets a goal.
Yeah, perfect scenario there for Moto. Hitting it right over him. Perfect spot in the corner to send it right in front of the net and get there just in time. Great shot.
Great job from Moto there. Now back to the lead. Back in the driver's seat where they're usually so comfortable this year are the Wolves. Z-Dog looking to tie the game back up again, but Jarhead was there for the stop. Purple Box waiting for the boost. Pass towards the midfield. Jarhead, oh, the dunk was so close there, but it glances off of his car and goes towards the Hawks end. It's now Purple Box with the best space. PG Moto taken out. Oh, what a play! What a wave dash! Unbelievable! What a play from Purple Box!
That was incredible. The fake to the drift to send it right off the wall. Moto and his ankles are right there next to the goal. Perfect setup.
Moto's somewhere in the third row at that point. He's gone flying by Purple Box with one of the best plays I have seen in a very long time. Looking at Jarhead's dribbles and going, I'll one-up you, I'll score on you, and I'll tie up this game with just under half of it remaining as the dog looking for a play of his own, but he can't find anything.
Right. Yeah, and here goes Purple Box in the air. I mean, just where he loves to be. And still somehow keeping possession. Another fake. And he's still going to win that 50. Z-Dog still going to keep it. Going to send that mid. Purple Box isn't there.
What a play. Look at Jarhead. He's spinning in circles in the net right now. Z-Dog and Purple Box are tearing these guys to shreds with their fakes. It's a repeat of game 1, except now the Wolves are on the receiving end. Long clear towards Moto. Dunk misses. Moto is up. Flip reset attempt. No, he'll just go for the straight up dunk play. It's worked out before, but it doesn't work out here.
Wow.
Z-Dog with the incredible hustle play to get back into that play and disrupt the shooting opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, the Hawks didn't make anything happen with that, but they're pure show of confidence right now. It's great. Oh no, and that's an unfortunate own goal from the Wolves. There's so much pressure on the Wolves, and it's
getting
that's
to them.
unfortunate.
It's getting to the rotations. Why is there a player back there? Like, who put them there? Is there a third guy? Are they using teleport abilities now? It's complete chaos from the Hawks, and it is working so well right now. Off the backboard again as Purple Box moves in, tips it over to the far side. We'll get a second touch and a third towards the midfield. The pass is there. The dog over to the far corner once more. They're just keeping pressure on, tearing the seconds off the clock one by one. 45 seconds now. It's a 1-goal game.
Yeah, Hawks looking great right now. I mean, the amount of pressure and confidence that they're showing in this game was not shown in the first few, and so I'm really excited
What is that?
No, very close shot from them, but I'm really excited to see what the Hawks are going to do with these next two.
Jarhead and now Moto, both taking their opportunities and solo chances, but both of them go off the post. They're finding every bit of the net except for the empty bits. 13 seconds left. Moto, pass to Jarhead. Will he go for a clear? No, he won't. My voice is going away, but these players won't slow down at all. Z-Dog looking for the tip to the corner, and with 1 second left, they gotta go the length of the field. They'll be up. Moto to catch. Taken away from Z-Dog and Purple Box. There to make sure it lands. Taking the player out, and they'll kill it. 2-1 now. The Hawks' road to the reverse sweep starts here.
That was such an exciting game to watch. I mean, you gotta
Holy
love,
crap.
like I've said multiple times even throughout the game, I mean, the Hawks' confidence completely won that game for them. Z-Dog scoring 3 of the 3 goals, so he scored every single goal, but Purple Box assisting on 2 of those. So, man, incredible gameplay from the Hawks that time.
That might have been one of the best games, like single games of Rocket League I've ever had the honor of casting.
That's awesome.
That was so fun the whole way through, and Jarhead and Moto both with opportunities to end it, but the defense holds out with the assists from the posts. So right now the Hawks, they're back in a good spot, starting their reverse sweep. And now, like, these teams are on a level playing field. I got no clue what's going to happen next.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, you see even the Wolves, they had 8 shots on goal, and only 2 of those were able to go through. So, man, I mean, the Hawks had 5, and they made 3 of them go through. So that's just incredible.
Great capitalization from the Hawks. The Wolves, in their own right, they had a ton of great 50s, especially from Moto early on, able to find the back of the net, but they just couldn't keep the lead throughout the whole 5 minutes. Now moving on to the Utopia Coliseum, one of the best maps in Rocket League for my money. We'll see these 2 Titans clash once more. The Hawks, they're looking to tie up the series, take us to that all-important Game 5, whereas the Wolves, they want to end it right here, and they might get the chance. Moto's up. Doesn't have the boost to make anything happen early on, though.
Yeah, Z-Dog and Purple Box being right there. No, unfortunate own goal. Wow, Jarhead placing that ball so perfectly. And, man, Jarhead sending it right to the net. That was off, but Z-Dog tried to save it, and that's unfortunate.
He tried to save the initial shot. It's almost a repeat of a play we had earlier in the series where it was a pass, except this time Jarhead's just like, no, I'll just do it myself and I'll use you for my teammates in that scenario. But a great job from the Wolves. They need to get that momentum back, and I think that did just that as they try and move back downfield now. Moto with the touch, only slowing down the offense. It's the Hawks looking to capitalize. Z-Dog with an open net. Look at the placement there! Jarhead has no hopes of reaching that one.
Man, I mean, Z-Dog couldn't have hit that any more perfect.
Yeah.
The complete opposite side that Jarhead was on. And wow, perfect placement.
You can almost hear him going, I'm not getting this one. You can tell even before it goes in, there's no way he's reaching that. As the dog looking for the dunk play, can't find anything. Purple Box, will he turn around? No, he won't. And Jarhead with the space he craves, but he can't find anything.
No.
And Purple Box capitalizing wide of the net due to the save from Moto. Back and forth these teams go. Jarhead faking it out, putting it to the corner, not letting the Hawks being a scoring opportunity. As it's Purple Box with the bump, can't find it. Moto carries it out, if only temporarily, reducing that pressure that the Wolves have been getting put on them.
Yeah, and Wolves continuing to maintain pressure right now. Hawks gonna send that away, and now Z-Dog's gonna take it. Purple Box going for the demo, and that is well executed. Z-Dog and Purple Box couldn't have put themselves in a better position right there.
The Tomahawk missile commanded by Z-Dog gets Moto to jump. It's jump or die if you're Moto there. There's not much you can do. Both of these goals for the Hawks have just been wear them down until they physically can't get to the ball anymore. And it's a great strategy. And right now, Jarhead, maybe the mistake's starting to seep through the Wolves' seemingly impeccable play through those first 2 games.
Yeah, I mean they're getting close every single time that they're on that side of the pitch, and so it's quite awesome to see them do that and putting the Wolves in such an awkward position. And as I say that, the Hawks have a wide open net and the Wolves are going to score it, and now it's tied up.
Moto takes it all the way down. Great play from Jarhead to get that ball over to him. Moto finishes it off, tied 2-2. I think we've seen this story once before. I think got a bit of deja vu here. I'm seeing flashbacks a bit. We're in for another great installation of these two teams through the final 3 minutes here. A shot from Z. What is that shot? Again! Top corner, he's picking them off.
Man, I'm telling you, Z-Dog and his perfect aim is incredible. Moto, I don't know if he just didn't have enough boost or he couldn't jump up in time, but wow. I mean, that's the second time just this game.
It's such a slow shot that it drops like a stone. It's like throwing a knuckleball. It just drops. You can't tell where it's going to go. And Z-Dog again with a hat trick. Actually, his 4th goal of the game. He's finding the back of the net at every opportunity right now.
Yeah, Purple Box assisting him so well, too. I mean, just sending that perfectly in front of the net. Z-Dog exactly where he needs to be. And now I don't know, man. I'm thinking this might be a reverse sweep, which is rare.
They got half a game and then a whole nother game after that. And now the Wolves, they bring it within 1. It's TG Moto. Again, great job from Jarhead putting that out of reach of Z-Dog. He picks up his 2nd assist and Moto picks up his 2nd goal. Just over half the game remaining. It's a 1-goal game once more.
Yeah, it's unfortunate he didn't touch that off the very top of the net, but I mean, I think even if he did touch that, this still would have put it in a very awkward position for them. And as Z-Dog gonna go back and try to defend his net, Purple Box. Purple doesn't even have to do anything. Just his sheer presence being there it's making it so uncomfortable for them right now.
Absolutely. We saw hints of it in game 2, where he was just, sweeping in, getting a bump, getting a demo when he could. In these last 2 games, it has been turned all the way up, but we got a tie game now. 2 minutes left, and it is tied once again.
Man, this is so crazy. And now it's 4-4, 2 minutes left. I mean, the back and forth between these guys is incredible. I love to see it.
Yeah, Moto with the great car control going up into the air there. It's almost like spamming the air roll button just to make sure that you're at least getting to that ball and then getting a good touch out of it past that. Great job from Moto setting up his teammate. They've managed to find each other for all 4 of their goals. Purple Box now. The clear the way downfield off the crossbar. Rebound isn't there either. With the minute 40 left, we stay at 4-4.
That's crazy. And you know what? It's kind of crazy because both teams being pushed up so far. And and that was very close too, but some of the goals being just because they're pushed up so far. And that's right in front of their net. Oh my gosh. They're pushed up so far and, just having to send it back down the net because their net is open and just getting that close is crazy.
Moto has found his flow in the air right now. He's looking incredible on these air dribbles. And now he's got a bit of space to work with. Not for long, though. Z-Dog pressures him. It goes off the post. Purple Box maintains possession for the Hawks. He goes off the ceiling. An awkward bounce. But Jarhead's more than ready to clear that one out. And it's Moto now taking control of the offense. Off the backboard. Jarhead is there. Looking for the touch. Can't find it. Moto beaten to the ball. Z-Dog has a chance here, but Jarhead is more... he's there in time. He gets back with more than enough time to set up for that play. But now Purple Box and Z-Dog, the last 2 people you want to see right now if you're the Wolves with 0 boost. But Jarhead clears it out once more. 20 seconds left. Moto up the sidewall. What can he do? He's got time. He's got space. He's got a bump. No! It's cleared out once more. 10 seconds. It's Jarhead's turn. Cleared out. Purple Box 1v1. Can he find it? It's a flick. It's in! Unbelievable scenes. Purple Box finds the back of the net.
I can't believe it. Purple Box. And that's so upsetting for Moto because he wanted to go up for that, but the unfortunate backflip that we all know too well is so hard to see. But man, that was so perfect. And what a win for the Hawks. Now we're tied in the series, or in the conference.
Oh my God. What a game from both of these teams again. They did it to us again. 2 in a row of just incredible Rocket League. Holy crap. Purple Box, he chose a great time to join Zadog in the scoring column there. What a clutch play.
Yeah, that was so awesome. I mean, you love to see the Hawks pull themselves together after being down, not winning a single game, and now they're back tied in the conference, and here we go. Man, if they win this one, that's a reverse sweep, and I'm super pumped to see it. I'm really pulling for the Hawks this game.
And at this point, all strategy, all counterplay, reducing mistakes, everything that we've brought up over the last, even last series and this series, it's out the window now. It's instincts. There's 5 minutes on the clock. You got one teammate on the field with you. You got to make it all count. 2-2, Game 5 on Manfield night. A beautiful stage to host the final game of the series, the final game of the day. They've impressed us twice before. Can they do it for a third? Can the Hawks pull off the storybook reverse sweep here in week 5? We'll find out right now.
I think they can, man. I really do think they can. And it's going to be unbelievably hyped to see. I mean, Purple Box just getting that right over Jarhead. Moto going to send it right down. Z-Dog going to keep control of it. Not able to send it right over Moto. Purple Box should be able to get there, but it's bumped.
He got bumped.
It got bumped, and Jarhead is there to send that in.
Did a taste your own medicine. Moto just going, yep, you're going head first into the wall. Nice check from behind, punching him through the backboard and punching the Wolves' ticket to maybe finishing out this series with a win. Jarhead on the 50 off the bat, avoids the demo early on. He's got so much space to work with now. Gets it up. Second touch, denied by Z-Dog. It goes back out to midfield.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. This is very incredible. And I think, no, Jarhead's going to send it right over him. Might be able to send that mid, but he's not. Purple Box going to be there to keep possession. Moto going to be back and able to send it right down the field. Is that? Oh, I thought it was going to be on
wide.
goal.
It was close. It was very close. But right now, the Wolves back to their former selves. They've kicked up the gear. They're up into 6th now. Can the Hawks answer? Can they get out of their own zone? Yes, they can. 3 minutes, 45 left on the clock. It's cleared back downfield. Moto's in the midfield. Jarhead with the touch. He's there. Saved by Purple Box, and it goes back downfield.
Man, their saves. They're wanting to win this so bad. Their defense is incredible right now, and you love to see it because their confidence is slowly creeping up, and it has been throughout these last several games. And we're gonna see what they can do throughout this one.
Box breaking out the wall dash is not something you see much in MLE. He's able to do it perfectly and gain a bit of speed on the sidewall. Now onto offense. Jarhead chip shot. That's all he can do at this point to get it over Purple Box. He's got to clear it so far down that he almost can't make a play on it. They're doing a great job of limiting his space at this point. This goes up onto the backboard. Purple Box did commit. Z-Dog didn't. He's back, but he's got a tough task ahead of him. He gets faked. Almost. And Moto's there. No, saved, cleared, and Purple Box back onto offense. He's looking for a triple play of his own. He beat one, bumped the second. Jarhead's going flying, but he's still there for the 50. A great recovery, pushing it back mid.
Man, yeah, Hawks are definitely keeping their own this game. I mean, they're down 1, but we're only halfway through the game right now, and there's only been 1 goal scored. As he sends that right above the net.
Oh, so close. It almost changed. Well, we've seen this before. Z-Dog can't find the back of the net. Purple Box was trying to run interference. He still is. He's harassing Moto in the net. He finally leaves. Bump comes out from Moto. He has a pass mid. Dribble play. Purple Box save. Demo. Bump. Everything's happening at once right now. The tip out from Z-Dog. Purple Box off the sidewall. Can't find anything, and we calm back down.
Oh no.
We shift back down into 4th. getting ready for that final push in the final minute and a half.
No.
But the 50 goes in. My voice is gone, but Jarhead is still absolutely wonderful on these 50s.
Man, I mean, perfect opportunity for Jarhead right there. I mean, wow, just being exactly where he needs to be, hitting it exactly when he needs to, and it goes in, and it's a goal because of it. That's awesome.
Jarhead looking to get one more, looking to get
my
the
gosh.
finishing blow. There it is. It's the old Jarhead, the Jarhead we saw in games 1 and 2. Fake tip goal.
Oh man, I was just about to say that this is the Jarhead that we were seeing earlier, and this is what we haven't been seeing these last couple games. And here we are. I mean, Jarhead's back in.
He is 3-0. Hope for the Cinderella tale might be going away at this point. Almost double tap. The clock reaching ever closer to 12 o'clock now. It's Purple Box tips it up. Jarhead's there. Pass across field. And the double commit still works out. Jarhead is everywhere. They can't find the goal though. And Purple Box musty flick! Unbelievable!
Oh, Purple Box is insane. I mean, all these people are crazy, but Purple Box has been showing how well he can be and is these last several games. It's beautiful to see.
Oh my god. 3-1. Minute 12. It's full speed ahead for the Hawks. You desperately need that second goal with time left. Can they find it? Jarhead with tons of space. Can he have the double tap? He's there!
Oh.
Off the post! Both players are in net. They're gonna try and push it back downfield. Pass out for Zadog. He's there for the shot. No, Jarhead makes the save. Clears out to his own corner. Purple Box trying. Backing up now. Moto with the play, but he can't find anything, and it goes back down to the Wolves' end.
Yeah, I mean, even though they're down 2 right now, 40 seconds left, they're keeping so much pressure, and wow, that was almost another goal for them.
They almost found it, but now, almost a demo coming out. 30 seconds, they need a goal, and they need it now. Moto, no boost. Zadog, no more than Purple Box has. Moto with the dagger! 4-1 with 20 seconds left.
Wow. What a great goal from Moto, and Jarhead being there to freak Purple Box out. I mean, that's insane. Right at the top of the net. What a beautiful shot.
We've seen everything in this series. And with 19 seconds left, it looks like the Wolves, they'll manage to barely skirt out of here, nursing their wounds for sure, but they still get the series win. The clock ticking down, and the Hawks, but my God, a valiant effort, an incredible effort from them, but too little too late, and the Wolves take the 3-2 win.
Yeah, they do. Wolves win the best of the 5, and Hawks were so close to pulling this out. And unfortunately, they didn't, but great for the Wolves. I'm very impressed with what I've seen here today for sure.
Such a good series. You gotta hold your heads up if you are the Hawks. Purple Box and... oh my God. Purple Box and Zadog. I'm starting to lose it here in the caster's booth. But these players, they gave it their all. The Hawks, you gotta hold your heads up high at this point. It's a valiant effort, as I said. The Wolves are able to come away with the win. And I believe, finally, after 4 incredible matches here today, I believe that does it for us here on the MLE desk. I've been Flyfire, joined by Jasic. Pleasure casting with you, man. Glad we could have enjoyed that together. But we'll see you. It's Sunday. Yeah, we'll see you next weekend. Yeah,
that's right.
We'll see you next weekend for another, hopefully, full 10 games of MLE action. Have a good one.